Hi everyone, my name is Nurahani. In this video, I'm going to present about seafood and the pandemic moving from shock to stability. I'm going to talk about the introduction to COVID-19 pandemic, issues and problems happened during pandemic, factors to the problems faced by the industries, effects of these problems, methods and solutions for these problems, and summary. Introduction of pandemic COVID-19. Coronavirus disease 2019 is an infectious illness that causes severe acute respiratory syndrome. In December 2019, the first known case was discovered in Wuhan, China. Since then, the disease has spread worldwide, resulting in a pandemic. There are several issues happened by seafood industries during pandemic. The first one is demand disruptions. As the lockdowns have occurred in Malaysia, it has adversely affected on aquaculture and fisheries industries. The demand for seafood has been declining since the lockdown began in the early March last year. Apart from restaurants, schools and even hotels have been closed, causing seafood demand to decrease. International borders have also been closed to prevent the spread of COVID-19 from abroad, having a detrimental effect on seafood international demand. The second one is distribution disruption. It makes it quite difficult for seafood suppliers to sell their seafood products to distributors. This is because due to the lockdown, the supplier had to keep his seafood products for a relatively long period of time due to the marketplace being closed during this lockdown. And the last one is labor disruption. During the lockdowns, many small local companies were forced to lay off their employees due to financial problems, i.e. not having enough money to pay their employees. This has caused the problem of unemployment and retrenched labor in Malaysia to increase. There are two main factors that contributing to the problems faced by the industries. The first one is lockdown. The lockdown in Malaysia makes the demand decreases. When the government ordered the people to stay at home, this affect the seafood industries, which is causing most of the fish stocks to be stored for a long time and causing huge losses to the company. The second factor is the standard operating orders for working people. The government has set SOPs that must be obeyed by every citizen to reduce the spread of COVID-19 pandemic. This has resulted in most aquaculture companies losing employees because they cannot afford to pay their employees due to numerous shortage. There are three main effects from these problems. The first one is effect on seafood production. Seafood production declines have happened in connection with COVID-19 incident upon occasion have delayed customers' demands on other occasions. During the first quarter of 2020, COVID-19 related lockdowns reduced fishing attempts in China, Spain, France and Italy by 40% to more than 50% compared to the same period of 2019. The second one is post-harvest market and trade. Including the majority of sectors, the wildlife and culture aquatic food industry is dealing with an unstable demand forecast includes a number of supply issues. Food service demand has decreased significantly as a result of the effective lockdown of the restaurant business in several areas, while retail sales have been distinguished by great vitality. Employees' concern for better health and safety conditions may also cause processing activities to be interrupted. As a result, processing capacity and output are reduced. The last effect is food security and nutrition. Due to lockdown measures, several processing and delivery companies have stopped or totally shut down their operations. This potentially adding to food shortage and hunger. Many developing countries and small island developing states rely on fish or animal protein and key micronutrients, particularly in rural areas and people that have already been vulnerable prior to the COVID-19 situation. There are several methods and solutions can be made. For management and policy, they should strengthen food supply chains and avoid interruptions in the transportation and trade of fish and fish products to guarantee that they can continue operate efficiently in the face of crisis, and develop food systems to support food security and nutrition while adhering to sound sustainability standards. Other than that is to improve occupational health and hygiene at processing factories, the fish market and on-board vessels by providing facial masks, gloves, and other protective equipment. And the last one is to encourage the use of modern technologies such as WhatsApp, websites, Facebook, and other social media platforms to get fresh fish delivered directly to consumers while taking appropriate safety precautions for home delivery. In conclusion, the COVID-19 pandemic has made considerable in the seafood industry, especially in Malaysia.